But imagine I was a thick light skin with red hair.
What?
Tyrone is over there thrashing her crazy. Not in that way. I'm talking about emotionally.
Got another girl leaver? Yo.
Bro, chill.
One girl destroyed my friend group.
Testing 1 2 1 2. A single girl made my entire friend group fall apart. And that girl,
Crazy first pause, but if one girl did that, this better be one of the baddest girls to ever do it. Like Zendaya, Florence Pugh, something fine. Ash Cash, somebody legendary. For you to have your entire friend group getting destroyed by her.
was my best friend, Ari. I met Ari back when the world was being destroyed by the T-virus. And I didn't really have any friends during this time, so when I met Ari, it felt like I met my twin. Like, she was funny. She knew how to play games. Like, just imagine me, but imagine I was a thick light skin with red hair.
What?
And for a while, it went on just... The world was ending outside, we was chilling inside. Professional homebodies is what we was. Until one day, I met this group of about 8 people. The friend group was huge.
Oh,
We had
really?
Andre, Louis, Noah, Zane, Rich, Cam, Ace, and Kim. But the only one that matters right now is Zane, because I met Zane first, and he's the one that invited me to hang out with his group of friends. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first met Zane, I didn't even like him because he talked too much. And I don't have anything against people that talk a lot. Shoot, I talk a lot. If you actually know me, you know that it's hard to get me to shut up once I start. But
I'm gonna say talking a lot shouldn't be that bad of a thing. I'm not gonna lie. I be a yapper. I have 2 channels now. The second one, which you should be subscribing to if you're watching this video, about yapping. But even I be having my limits sometimes because I'm a pretty antisocial person, which is not how I portray myself on the internet. But I get so sick and tired of people yip yapping in my ear. I can understand that gripe. I get annoying so fast, so quick. It's kind of funny that I'm pausing an entire video to yap in y'all's ear.
I was in one of those moods where it's like, you don't really want to be bothered by nobody. It's just, I didn't have nothing else better to do. I couldn't hang out with Ari because she was dealing with relationship issues and I had nobody else to talk to. So I was like, you know what? Sure, let's kick it. What's the worst that could happen? A lot.
Find a
Because
word,
when me and
bruh.
his group got together, I immediately knew I should have stayed home. Because 1, nobody knew I was coming, and 2, nobody wanted to talk to me. First of all, I don't even go.
This man he literally got set up for failure. How are you going to invite somebody? That man didn't even want you to come. He gotta talk about how we got invited in the first place. Because if none of them knew you were coming except the one dude that invited you, that man probably slid that fake invite. So he really did not want you to pull up. Like, hey man, I've been in situations like that where you're pulling up somewhere and you could obviously tell that they don't want you there. That's just a place and space where you just gotta leave. You're gonna make up an excuse. I don't know what happened. My fish drowned. I gotta go walk my lizard. Like something gotta get made up just so that you can leave, bro.
Go outside like that. Second of all, especially during the T-virus time, I don't be going outside like that. So what right did I have thinking it was a good idea to come here with these random people that I never met before? Problem was, I was already here, so I wasn't going back home. I was finna make the best of the situation, so I resorted to glazing.
Better than me.
What?
Listen, my thought process was if I could become cool with the coolest dude there, then everyone else would immediately have to think that I was also cool. But that plan completely backfired. Because despite the fact I had the dudes and the ladies laughing by the time I had to leave, Andre and Louis were hating on me. But come to find out, it's because the girl I had laughing and giggling at the party was Louis' ex. And the same day Zane introduced me to the group was the same day he broke up with her. So when Zane introduced me, it was like, hey guys, I got us a new friend. I thought you loved me. Yo, can you stop? You're making a scene. No, I don't care about any of that, because last week you were telling me you love me and now you want to break up on me? That's why the vibes were off.
That has to be some of the weirdest interactions in the world. What do you mean? First of all, if you unknowingly are risen up a dude's ex, what does he even say? What type of face do you make with that? You just over here talking to her, yeah, and then you look over and Bo's just in the corner me mugging you. Like that would be one of the weirdest and most awkward positions to put yourself in because you really can't do anything. It's not your fault. You a naturally funny person. I mean, I feel him. I hope my subscribers feel him too.
The whole friend group was going through a breakup. And then from Louis' perspective, it looked like I was trying to move in on a girl he just dumped. And all I gotta say is, even if I was trying to move in on his ex-girl Cam, which I wasn't. But let me tell you, for somebody that just got dumped, she was real happy around me. How you gonna be mad at me for moving in on a girl you dumped? But I digress because Cam is not the focus of this video. And at this point in time, I didn't know Andre and Louis didn't like me. Mostly Andre, because he was Louis' best friend and he felt some type of way that I was trying to be cool with Louis, but also was chatting it up with Louis' girl, which again, I didn't know there was a thing. Now, ironically enough, Zane and Noah came to my defense and was like, yo, everybody chill out. He was actually kind of cool. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't know what possessed them to defend me when I left the party.
Niggas, bro.
I barely talked to them that night. Cause I told you, I was glazing all my, Louis, you're so cool, big bro. Oh my gosh, I wanna be like you. Whole time, I didn't even wanna be there. But on my way back home, I see I got 2 messages from Noah. I open them up and he's like, yo, don't tell nobody I said this, but AD and Louis was talking crazy about you. They not your boys. I heard what they were saying when you weren't in the room. They trying to plot and destroy. Yeah, I know that's Juice WRLD. Listen, despite all that, I think you're cool and so is Zane. So you should stick around. It was really just those two that wasn't feeling you. Everybody else thinks you mad funny. And that had me thinking, they think I'm funny? Yeah, that's me. So even after a bad first impression, I still made some friends. And need I say, this took place during the summer. So I was happy I made some friends because I was trying to be outside. Son of a bitch. So maybe I wasn't trying to be outside, but I could tell these new friends were worth keeping around. So I played it cool around Louis and Andre for Noah and Zane. And it took like the whole month of June just to get Andre to start liking me. Cause I didn't really give him much of a choice. Whenever the gang decided to hop in a group call, I was there.
Is that Lemur?
Whenever the boys decided to hop on a game, I was there. Whenever he was typing in the group chats.
Yo, I know, okay. Obviously, this is a weird intro for them because he was talking to man's ex, Mandem's ex, which you didn't even know about. But I knew we all had a friend like that, bro. We had some people that just happened to be there in a friend group that showed up that you didn't like, that you just found out was actually a cool nigga purely because you were around them too much. Like, trying to hate on somebody is one thing, but just not mess with somebody because you don't know them that well. And then they just always appear there, walking into a room, they right there. You pulling up to the friend group hangout, they right there. Like he just said, nigga, you hop in the Discord call and he there. It's like he following you everywhere. So you really do have no choice but to like the nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, I met some cool people off of that, bro. Hopped on the game, joined the party. This nigga always there. He gotta be cool. And turns out it was hate at first. Most of the time, them niggas really do be cool. They actually be nice people.
I was there. Whenever you was alone at night, grinding, I was there.
Wow. Wow.
But after that first month, we was cool, but not really, because he kind of had that kinky group leader mentality, and you can miss me with that I was cool with everybody else, though. Everybody, except for Louis. That's right. The first person I actually tried being nice to still didn't like me. Almost 2 months into the friend group, and he was still mad. Thing is, I don't even think it was about Cam anymore. Because despite her being best friends with Kim, she came around less and less because she didn't want to be around Louis. And before she stopped coming around, they did have the little on and off again phase, which made Louis press me one night talking about some stay away from my girl. But I didn't care because I had a girlfriend. I even introduced the group to her. So after like a month, when he really gave up on Cam and there was no beef between us, I thought we'd be cool. But we just never talked unless somebody else was there. And low-key, I just gave up on trying to be real friends with him because there was really only one thing missing. Ari. I hadn't talked to Ari in so long, I had to start wondering if she forgot about me. Because I was starting to feel lucky if I ever got a response to any of the messages I sent her before this. But sometime in June, she sent me a message and she just apologized for how distant she had been and explained she had been struggling with her relationship and school stuff before, summer started. And I was like, it's all good because I knew who her boyfriend was. Everybody called him Silky. And from the first time I met him, I was already thinking, like, he about to break her heart, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
She thinks she found the love of her life, but look at his pants. He wearing them tight-ass pants, bro.
Yeah.
Got a white tee on with a beanie. I can't even read, bro. Oh my God. From first glance, I knew she did.
I was immediately waiting for him to talk about the girls because he said Silky. I'm thinking Faye Silky instantly, bro. Tight ass jeans with rack ass shirt, the dreads. Nigga, I'm waiting for him to talk about popping in the girls. That's the only Silky I know personally. Is the nigga on the internet that do too much.
Didn't know what she was getting into. Cause Ari was a lover girl that only knew how to think with her heart. I would give her the best advice and then be forced to watch her do the complete opposite. Then she'd come running back crying, asking what went wrong. What you mean you You know what? It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So when she finally broke up with him, it was surprise, surprise. But she was finally moving in the right direction. And I thought,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Any female friend I've ever had and I've ever tried giving relationship advice to, or advice in general, it goes that same way. It's literally in one ear and out the other. I feel like it has to be a software that's programmed into every literal girl. Any woman that is just receiving advice from anybody, because it don't even just be men. It be other women too. I be hearing them complain about it as well. They just have a software enabled where they have to listen to the advice, complain, listen, see that they're going to take your advice just to come back, talk about how they did the complete opposite. Tyrone is over there thrashing her crazy. Not in that way. I'm talking about emotionally. Yet she is going to talk about going back to him again and again, then cry to you at 3 in the morning talking about she don't know why the relationship isn't working. Because Tyrone talked about fucking 3 different girls before he came to you. So obviously, yes, the relationship isn't going to work. And you know this, yet we'll just sit there and say you could fix them. So I want you to fix your brain so you can just do something better. It needs to be fixed. And if you're a girl or woman or anything that's out there like that, please change. For the sake of your friend that's trying to give you advice, for them.
all she needed was some cool people to surround herself with. So one day when me, Noah, Louis, and AD, Andre's nickname, we're all chilling on a game, you know, in a call. I was like, hey guys, so I got this friend and she plays the game too, and you know, she's really cool. And immediately when they heard she...
Wait, hold up, a girl? You got another girl, Lemur? Yo.
Bro, chill.
Wait, nah,
it's not
chill.
even like that.
Nah. We see how you.
We're talking about the
moving,
E-hoes, man.
New girl every day of the week. See, I knew it wasn't gonna work out with the girl you've been with.
Bro, stop.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. We sorry. Yeah. But go ahead and invite her.
So I had Ari to the call with me and the guys, and off rip, I thought they were all about to embarrass me because when dudes get around a girl, they just act like fools. Especially if you say you're friends with that girl, because to them, there is no just friends. But if there's one thing that everybody knew about me, it was that I did not play by my girl. I was head over heels in love. So when she joins, they calm down and start chilling, you know, just getting to know each other. And I was actually surprised by how well she was getting along with everybody. Because on the surface, you wouldn't think Ari is a softie. Unless she was close to you, she wasn't taking any type of disrespect. So when they would beat her at the game, you know, clown on her a few times, she would clap back immediately, which was good because they were building a friendly dynamic. And I thought maybe, just maybe, Ari could become one of the guys. Until somebody asked,
So what do you look like?
yeah, well, it was nice while it lasted, I guess. So Ari never being afraid to show what she looks like sends me a photo to send to them. And before I send it to the boys, I took a second to analyze the photo and some red alarms were starting to go off. Now, I'm not gonna draw the pose she was in because this isn't a Gooner channel. If you want to see some art like that, go watch Timeless Tim. But if anyone remembers that trend from 2021 that went like, bust it, yeah, bust it. That's the pose she was in the photo.
Why?
And you know, it wasn't nothing crazy,
She was trying to get
but
a new
she was
nigga.
showing off the assets, you know? But I have faith my boys want to turn into ravenous dogs at the sight of a beautiful light-skinned woman.
He was a dumbass.
So,
Straight idiot,
send.
bruh.
And you might have thought they were about to go crazy and start glazing or barking on a mic. But nah, nobody said nothing. Because the entire call went silent. And then Louis asked, how old are you?
Hey, W part 1 anyway. I honestly didn't know it was a part 1. This is a random video that came up on my timeline I wanted to react to. It was actually pretty funny. You should definitely go support the original creator. This video was hilarious. And if you enjoyed my reaction to it, then you should definitely drop a subscribe expeditiously up out the second channel. And if you don't know I have a main channel, then you should definitely go subscribe to that as well. But if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider giving it a like. Well, and that will be enough for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.